three reasons really, I suppose. First of all, it gives me a little bit longer to talk about some of the things that have been done since the last Union Council. Secondly, in terms of accessibility, I think having to run through 40 pages worth of PDF to get to each different report, I think this gives another alternative means of getting into contact with us. Thirdly, it gives an additional week for students to email any kind of responses, brings us in some ways more into the kind of technological world. So I suppose the biggest piece of work we've been working on since last Union Council is the hidden course cost report. We managed to get 557 responses to this, and it's all been put together in a kind of glossy report, and it's gone out to a number of members of the university. It's got some really important kind of details in it. From responses, 9 out of 10 students believed that there were additional costs. 3/4 responding indicated that they believed that there was a perception, at least, of these being hidden around kind of transparency issues. 56% of students indicated that they had concerns around meeting living costs, 51% around their finances, and I think it really does just kind of give a lot more information about how students are, the kind of the hardships that students are facing and the problems that exist. About a month ago, I went to London to lobby 3 different members of Parliament, local to the Canterbury and Medway area. We talked about masters funding and the fact that there really isn't a system in place which is fair to students. Obviously, it's now become union policy that we support the Kent Graduate Student Association campaign for more social and study space. And it was just trying to put into, I suppose, a bit more of a kind of comical sense, just what the campaign is trying to achieve. Progress on getting Medway school and lead reps is going really well, and it appears to be the case that almost all of them will have one of these positions coming to the elections running in October. The Teaching Awards ended up having more than 3,700 nominations for all the different categories. The shortlisting period was done by a number of students, and they put in a phenomenal amount of work there, as well as the staff themselves within the union. And we had the awards night the other night, went really well. The first of these is obviously around hidden course costs, trying to get the university to adopt the recommendation that module conveners should have to detail the cost to students as well as to school. Suitable study space for postgraduates over the vacation period. To get into contact with obviously all of the different course representatives who have recently been elected, and to start building towards what will happen next year. For the faculty reps, I'm planning to do a number of away days. So I suppose just to kind of send this off, it's obviously just a bit of a pilot. I am in a room by myself talking to a camera, and I think that if this was adopted next year, we'd really hope to partner up with KTV, use better software, better editing, perhaps better people, and to see just what the possibilities around this are. But I hope that you've all found this useful. If you have any questions regarding this video, any questions for me, wanting to hold me to account, anything you'd like asked in council itself, or for me to respond to, I don't know, perhaps comment beneath might be a way of moving forwards. But thanks for your time, and let's see how this works in future.